and welcome to the Cookbook Divas YouTube channel. My name is Katie, and today I want to talk about the Tiny Kitchen cookbook. This is by Annie Mahle, and I think it's really relevant. A lot of us are starting to live in smaller places, smaller homes. I know that a lot of us even start, like, we grew up in larger kitchens, and then we had to, get into these narrower, smaller places, and a lot of us can't afford places with large kitchens or just large places in general, or we're sharing spaces. There's so many factors here. I just think this is a very important cookbook. It's very relevant for a lot of people, and it is really hard to cook in a tiny kitchen. I've got one, and it's a huge pain. So I'm really excited to see what this is all about. This is the first time I'm looking at this cookbook, so it's all going to be a surprise to me too. So let's check it out. Let's see what she's got going on. I'm seeing great photography already in here, and already I see like little tools and little things you can do to make your kitchen more efficient. I've been starting to do that with all the hooks and stuff, so it's super smart. So hopefully I can find the table of contents. We've got, okay, before I go to the table of contents, I think this is important, a great message. I know I need it. Love your kitchen, not theirs. Wow, that really resonated with me. I know that a lot of us, I definitely covet other people's kitchens because I love cooking, and when I'm cooking, I'm a crazy mess, and I just don't have space. And I always think, oh, I wish I had so-and-so's kitchen. So, yeah, I love this message. Okay, table of contents, I promise. So part one is setup and strategies. That includes tools and workspace, meal planning, and then creative kitchen. You've got part two, which is all the recipes for a small kitchen. So that's quick and light, salads and one bowl mains, and then stovetop one pan wonders. We also have from the oven or toaster oven, and then we have dessert in a mug and more. I forgot to say, this is great for people that, even go sailing or go on little vacation homes on tiny cabins, camping. There's so many cool things about this cookbook. It's very relevant. All right, so setup and strategies. I'm excited to see what is in here. Organizing your kitchen. So space saving tips and tricks. I feel like that's something we all would love to hear about. So she talks about from top to bottom, how to store things. So go high. The tops of cabinets, the refrigerator, standalone pantry are all perfect places to store things, whether out on display or tucked away in baskets, boxes, or shelving units. You can go low, you can go vertical, hang everything you can. Pots and pans can be hung over the stove, on the wall, or on the side of an island. That's a great idea, actually. Nest everything. So there's a lot of really cool tips in here, how to save space, like what kind of bowls to use, pots and pans, just all kinds of stuff. She even talks about like certain equipment that you might want to invest in that's smaller, saucepans, stock pots or Dutch ovens. Box graters are really nice. I actually need to start doing that. Wooden spoons and spatulas. She actually kind of gives you a whole list of kitchen requirements for your tiny kitchen, so that you don't need to overlook and try to, figure out, oh, can I fit this or that? She tries to make this really useful and helpful. She even talks about if you don't even have an oven, like what you can do for that. That's so cool. So meal planning in here, it's important because you can't just have everything in stock. You have to be pretty efficient or things go bad, or you just don't have space and things go on the floor. I have rice bags on the floor, so I'm not ashamed. Anyway, so there's like crowd control, scaling up, going vertical again. So just lots of stuff, and then cleaning up. So cool stuff. Let's go on to the actual recipes. So that's probably why you guys are here. So we have in here, okay, I lied. There's so many cool, so she has that creative kitchen chapter that I briefly mentioned. So she talks about like how to use your ingredients multiple times. So like for soup, the broth, what else can you use the broth for? Can you use it to cook rice? You can use soup for it, obviously. You can boil other things, vegetables. There's so many things you can do. You can use all of your vegetable scraps to create broth. So she's trying to get you to critically think about the ingredients you currently have and how to reuse it. Pizza is another thing. Just throw some of this extra stuff you've got on a pizza. She talks about crepes. That's brilliant. Pasta, even curries are a great option for things that you need to use up. So super cool. So let's now talk about the recipes. She has a pistachio dukkha with olive oil and baguette. Small meals. She has toast in a skillet. Actually, that looks quite good. She also has a roasted red bell pepper halves with linguica and feta. I don't know what linguica is. I'm wondering if that's a kind of noodle, but that looks really, really tasty. Then we have a roasted cauliflower and radicchio with white bean spread. I'm getting really hungry. So salads and one bowl mains. She has buttermilk fried chicken salad with apples and blue cheese. This used to be a regular, I used to have a regular version of this at my table in the summertime. Let's see what else we've got going on here. Garlic and ginger pork bowls with cucumber, mint, and cilantro. So there's a lot of variation in her recipes. It's not just, you know, bread and sandwiches, that kind of thing. There's a lot of different things. So salmon, pea shoot, avocado, and brown rice with wasabi mayonnaise. That looks very good. It almost looks like a poke bowl to me. We have, this looks amazing, and the fact that she can make something this fantastic in a tiny kitchen is great. This is chili rubbed ribeye with chimichurri and seared green beans, tomatoes, and smashed garlic. This would be a family favorite, I think. At least in my household it would be. So yeah, throughout her cookbook she has little tips, ways to switch it up. So for the turkey with preserved lemon and dill, gremolata, asparagus, and cauliflower, she says switch it up. More ways to use lemon and dill gremolata. She has with heavy cream over pasta and fresh peas. Dotted over grilled bell peppers and zucchini. I love that she's encouraging you to keep using the ingredients. I'll make sauces and stuff and then I'll have a whole bunch left. And oftentimes it does go bad. So I like that she's given us other very different dishes that you can use your ingredients for. Because, yeah, I get bored really easily, so this is great. This is a cool cookbook. Let's see if I can find any desserts, because I love desserts. Ooh, ginger and blackberry creme brulee. That would be amazing. I'm wondering how she torches it. I guess she does use an actual torch. They don't take up a lot of space. Strawberry cherry soup. I am intrigued. Berry and ricotta parfait with balsamic glaze. Yum. And as you notice, I'm sure you've seen, like, a lot of these recipes have a full page photo. They have very little ingredients and very little instruction. Like, the instructions are simple and thorough and concise, and they're not over the top. I really appreciate this cookbook. This is very, very helpful. I think a lot of us would benefit from this cookbook, so go check out The Tiny Kitchen. This is by Annie Mahle. And let us know how it goes for you. If you've got a tiny kitchen of your own and you try all of her tips, let us know if it actually works. I'm very curious. I got this from the library, so I have to return it. But I'm going to actually take a lot of these tips and try to organize my kitchen a little more efficiently this weekend. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to tune in on Fridays for our podcast episodes. We also, if you want more cookbook content, come join us on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram. We like to do a whole bunch of stuff there at Cookbook Divas. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe and to like and to comment. We want to know how we're doing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.